Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back to Drove Me Crazy. Okay, well, we apparently made these together, but not together. Oh, I had the thing on. I was just tinkering, and then my neighbor came, so I put it on pause, went out, we looked at the four-wheeler, and he said he'd be back the next day, sorry, to look at it some more, and so we just wanted to look to see what he might have to deal with. So I was like, all right. So I come back in here and I just, keep on. I pushed the little button. Well, I didn't push pause before I had pushed this end. So anyway, so I'm going to show you what we made together, but we didn't really make together. I know, it's horrible. I was trying to play with some of these scraps that I had around here. So this is what I came up with for a pocket. Well, I guess we'll put these down so you can see. So this would be a large pocket. And then we just, like I said, we had these scraps laying around. And this was just a piece of that scrap. And so I just made a little card there. This is just one of our paper pads. I thought he would go in there and pick up the green. And then just put this little scrap we had in there. And voila. I know, isn't it cute? I mean, it's just from stuff that was laying around on the table. And like I said, we actually made it together, but apparently not. So that's that one. And then this, I just had an extra one of these. And so I just used one of the fussy cuts from the Junk Journal Studios All Things Christmas, and then just some, this from All Things Christmas also. This was a scrap, and then just put some snowflakes and some other little scrap tab on there, and just made a cute little card. I don't know what it'll go with, but it was there. So then I had all these things, all these parts and pieces. This was really a fun make. Anyway, so we just had this that I made, a large card out of, tag. This was just a scrap, and I used part of a doily, a little label, and then this little camel scrap was so cute. I thought it would be cute for a tab. And then this was some punch that we did, a piece of ephemera from our little kit, more scrap. Like I said, this was a scrap too, and then a little piece of fabric tab. And then this was just, a piece that we had. What does it even measure? Looks like 4 3/8, because like I said, there's a scrap. And then this was a scrap here. I wanted the little dove. I thought it was so pretty. So I just put him on here as a pocket. Then just this little scrap that we had, because it was pulling in the blues, and you still get to see the angel. And then this was just a little piece of scrap, some of our stars that we had, and then some little what the heck is that? Pops of color. And then this will all go as a pocket. I don't know. Well, however he ends up. But I mean, look at that. Won't that be pretty on a page? I know. Like I said, we was just chugging along. I was yik-yakking about, I don't even know what I was talking about, because I was just running my mouth as always. And, but I think he needs, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. It needs something here. I don't know what yet. But anyway, so there's that one with lots of scrap, lots of pieces that were laying around. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Okay, and then this was a scrap, and I just used all these little pieces and made little, here we can use these that are still hanging around. I don't even know what I did with the baggie this goes to. I know it's sad, but you have all these little tuck spots if you want to tuck something else underneath there, but I was just playing and using, like I said, all this scrap. So I just took some scrap papers to make a little notebook. And then on the back, I was like, well, we have all these other things. Why not? Because I just took in this piece, like, which, you know, was one of our first offcuts that we did, cut-offs, 3 1/8 by, so 6 1/4, 8 1/2. So this was an 8 1/2 piece. I just folded it over here. Like I said, we did this all together, but folded this up to make a little pocket. And then I just had these scraps, put another snowflake to tie in, you know, all the Christmassy stuff. Number 6 from the Junk Journal Studios, All Things Christmas. And then these are literally just scraps of paper that was laying around, but they all, well, you know, it's from the pad, you know, the paper pad, so they all go together. But, oh, okay, I now have to pull him up a little bit, and I want to see his little red right there. And then this is just a little piece of scrap. And then this, you know, that piece, well, he goes right there. So, and that was this little thing. And then you can put it over a page if you want. I know I'm getting sick. You put it over a page if you want, or it can tuck into, what do we have? Here, we'll pretend this pocket. It can just go into a pocket. Oh, but, I mean, lots of scraps, but we made something pretty. Okay, then this one, you know, like I said, we were on a scrap roll. So this is just a piece of paper that we had here left over, 3 by, I think 3 by 6, yep, from the pad. Then there was this little strip here, and then this was from that ephemera kit, which I've lost. I know, I cannot believe, and now these things are falling down. I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, you know, we've been playing with it the whole time, but, well, I don't know. So then I just took and put a piece of green behind here just to make this a little bit bigger. And just because I thought, I know it looks better now, just because this I thought was too little on here by itself. So I did that, and then just little scraps that we had and put it into that little belly band, sideways belly band, and there's still room to add, you know, a couple more pieces of things in there, so you could put it on as a side tuck, or just put it in. I mean, you could add like a tab or something up there if you want to use it for a tag. Oh, well, I got peppermint oil. Okay, this nearly killed me. Guru Nanda, whatever, peppermint oil. It's in the, you know, in the pharmacy section with all the other natural stuff. Well, they need to put on there in big bold letters, use sparingly, because everyone's told me, oh, these bugs don't like the peppermint oil. Well, neither does Candace. I shook, and oh my God, I couldn't be in here for like a whole day because it smelled so bad. It was so strong. So anyway, it might not have deterred the bugs, but it deterred Candace. I know, it's sad, huh? All right. Now this, another hot mess of whatevers. I know. But like I said, it was just scrapping along. So I have this little piece of scrap that I put on this, which this little offcut was 3 1/4 by 5 5/8. And then I just put a little, folded over another piece of scrap rounded the edges with the little itty bitty rounder. I guess that'd be 1/8 of an inch to make it look like it was a tab, because he was just kind of, you know, a little naked. And then these literally, like I said, just scraps of paper that were laying around. There's that one. I took this one and we had some season greeting stamp that was in my scrap bin. This was another piece of scrap. I just thought it pulled, you know, the red into there. And then our little joy to the world, because, you know, we still have our little angels and Joseph and Mary and the baby Jesus. And then, you know, this looked like cobblestone walkway, like, you know, where you know, the city was and everything. So then I thought, well, let me just fold this over, because this was too tall. I didn't like it because it was just a little too tall, and plus it was too tall for my scrap. So I just bent it over on the back and just did another little journaling note spot. And, well, I guess I could ink it. I forgot. Look, see, we're doing something together like I had initially intended. Oh my gosh. So once again, another one of those, and you know, you could put it over page if you want, tuck it in, all that good stuff. But it's got, you know, you use up a lot of your little scraps and pieces that are laying around, and you could still stencil on there, put another pocket on there if you want. But isn't it just cute? And it's just scrap, just junk that was all over. Okay, this turned out to be one of my favorites. All right. And it's still all the scrappies. Okay, so we'll start with this first. Remember, we had this big piece. It was like the one that we did with the Santa one, because he's big. But what does he measure? 5. So, and then I had these little angels. This strip right here. See, the peppermint oil still bother me, and it's been days. So, hold on. Ooh. But anyway, so I took that little strip, and then I took some lace, because, you know, I just thought it needed little oomph, oomph, oomph. And then one of our little flowers, which is here from the Christmas at Hobby Lobby. And then a little snowflake there, a different snowflake there, and a little gold medallion. And so he'll go on as a pocket, or you can do a belly band. I mean, whatever. He's just cute as can be. And then, oh gosh, oh Lord, I touched my eyeball, and I think there must have been, I don't smell it on my hand, but there must be some essence from the oil that I touched, because my left eyeball is on fire. Anyway, so then I had this scrap, and I thought that would go really cute, because, you know, we have the little angels, and it's the blue and the gold pulls in all that. And then this little piece, joy and holly. Thought that went in there. Oh, I know. So, and then I had this tag, which I thought was really pretty, but well, then I had to put some other stuff on there, because I had this little part. So I thought I'd make that a little pocket. And then I had this, make a little tag, and then just put some big ribbon on there, some lace. And then look at this. I mean, I know, and it's all from just scraps that's laying around, and then this will go in there, and oh, I mean, fills your page up. Oh, I know, peppermint's bad for humans. So, since I'm showing you that, let me show you these finished ones, because, oh wait, I'm bad. Here's another one that I did. Let me look. Oh, and another one. Shoot. Oh, and another one. Okay, we'll eventually get to these. I know, losing my voice and everything. Oh my gosh. All right. So, we'll come back to those. Let me set them right there. Because those we did before, but I added more to them, so I wanted to show you. Okay. So this was, you know, a little scrap, and I just put some little scrap of paper on there and fishtailed it in a little bitty one down here. Put some pops of color, little bitty scrap, but I just thought that little piece, it needed it. It just brought it together. I know. And then some little bitty snowflakes on here, and that's just a sweet little journal card. And then this, you know, as you can tell, this was an offcut, but I used this sticker that was floating around, and I had my little holly word, this little round punch scrap that we had, put a sequin on there, used some of this scrap. This was a piece of ephemera from one of the kits, or from somewhere, I don't know, was laying around. Pulled in some red with some this, which is gloss Rudolph red. Put a sequin on there, some twine, and some rose gold staple, and made a little cluster. I know. And then this, I know you've seen other ones, but this one I just did a plain doily, and then I put book page on the back just to kind of strengthen it. And this was a big piece of ephemera from that one kit, and just glued, I know I'm gonna have to put some on there, glued some snowflakes on here, and then some white pops of color. And well, here, look, I mean, I know it's just plain and simple, but oh look, let me see, but it will go so cute in a journal. And then this one, like I said, this was the hot mess goulash train here. I can't believe I messed the video up. But anyway, you can get a gist of it. This was part of the 6x6 paper pad. He is 3x6. Then this was just a scrap that we had. These corners were scraps that I had cut off. And then I just put some of the flowers on there, some sequins, a little bit of washi to pull in some green and gold. And I backed the number 4 on a little scrap of blue just to kind of pull out the blue. And then this was just a scrap of paper we had from our paper pads we've been playing with. And the same with this. And look at that. Isn't that cute? So you could put it in as a tag to write on, or you can attach it, side tuck, down here, side tuck, another belly band, whoop whoop, I know. And then this one, which I didn't do a lot to it because, well, it's just a bunch of stuff. But this is another one of our scrap, back bases. He measures almost 5, and then I just loaded it with scraps. So I remember I found that one piece that I had punched a thumb hole on there. I don't know what it was for, but I had another scrap of this, so I just layered it and then added some snowflakes, some little pops of color on here, and then just got some scraps and put it in here. They're just, they were just laying around, and so I just cut them until they just filled it up. I mean, there's still room for you to add, some lace or some tabs or whatever to it, but I mean, isn't that just cute? Let's see, where's my thingy again? Oh, that would even go cute in there too. But I know I didn't make anything to go behind there, but I got plenty of other stuff that we could, do. But that is just using up a bunch of the offcuts and scraps that we had. Now, remember when, whoa, hold on, it's about to fall. Remember when we did these? I'm just going to show you the finals of those. I went and splattered, and because he just needed to be splattered. And then I took and put some red dots over the clear one because I just didn't like the clear. So I did that one. Then the moose, I added some more snowflakes, splattered him because he needed it. And then this is the little tag. And that, which I think we showed, but I didn't put anything else on there just because I liked it and I wanted it to be plain. But he did need splatters and needed some extra snowflakes. So that's what I did with him. Here, I put some flowers on here. I know, didn't it just like boom it? So I put flowers on here and these little rhinestones from Liz. I know I showed you these, but, and then this is just a small piece of washi on there, and then this little bow, and I just put some red dots on there. But, oh, isn't that going to be pretty in a journal in a pocket? No, I was just paper clipping these together so I don't lose them. But look how cute. Oh, okay, and then this one, I just went... put those sequins on here, put a snowflake inside of there because this just needed something. Oh yeah. And you know, we did these. I showed you. They're just, you know, ephemera pieces from the kit. Still never found my other piece of this that, you know, got blown off by the bug gun. And then we have just this with that on the back, which, like I said, I just took a piece, wrapped it around, put that in there. There's plenty of room for adding more stuff to it. But I didn't do much to here other than put that on there and that on there. But there's room for, you know, more fun stuff. Where's that? Speaking of fun stuff, where's that little girl? Will she go in here? I don't know. We got this. Maybe that's too much. Ew. No. Never mind. But look how cute on a page. And then, like I said, you got room for another tag back there, and oh, all kinds of funs. All right, and then this one, I just went and added a flower on here because it just needed something. I know. And then I tried to splat this with the white, and then I came back with some gold because it just soaked in the white. It never became white. I mean, you could see the white on here, and then the white there, but this paper just, I mean, wicked it right up. But I thought it just needed that little extra flower, and it just, you know, made it pop. And then on here, remember I was telling you I wanted to put something in the, on here, across there. Well, I just thought a flower would be really pretty. So that's all I did. I put the flower, and then I did, you know, decorated that with some scraps and parts and pieces. But I just did the flower on the mailbox because I thought that's all it needed. Well, I know this one's going to be short and sweet, but we did, you know, create a bunch of stuff before when I thought we was creating together. But we weren't. But, I mean, we made a whole bunch of stuff with our scraps. And, oh, I know, just some wonderful pieces to add to our ephemera parts. And just, I don't even know what side I want to show on that. So anyway, I know it's sad, huh? Oh gosh, I still got more. And then this one. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the ghost make that we did with those. All intentions we was doing it. And so I will see you on the next video. And Y'all have a great day and a blessed day, and then we will get back on our the next thing, which I do have those over there. I had started them with y'all on here, and then when I got up to let the dogs out, came back, I realized, oops. So we will pick up from where I left off on that. So I will see you on the next video. I hope y'all have a great Christmas week. I know I can't believe Christmas is just a couple days away. Oh my gosh. And I mean, we've actually had nice weather. Rain's coming next week. Imagine that. And so lots of kisses, lots of love, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever y'all call it. So have a great week. Bye, guys.